Good morning. Today is our last day of reading together on the computer or iPad. I'm so sad. I'll miss you so much over the summer, but I'm very excited for where you will be next year. So today we are going to reread The Gecko That Came to School. And I thought that for our last day reading together, we can celebrate by reading the book together. So I'm going to let you read one page. I'll whisper along. And then I'll read the next page, and then we can take turns, like your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn. We can do seesaw reading together. Are you ready? I'll read the title. The Gecko That Came to School. All right, so you are going to read this first page, this part, and then I'm going to read this part. Remember, her name is Annie. Say Annie. And her friend's name is Tess. Say Tess. All right, I'm going to whisper read, so if you need a little bit of help, you can kind of listen to me whisper read. But if you don't need help, you don't need to listen to me whisper read, okay? Ready? Here we go. Now it's my turn. Tess looked in Annie's pocket. Jen and David looked too. It's my new pet gecko, Annie said. He is cute, said Jen. Your turn. Remember, the boy's name is David. And then the teacher's name is Mrs. Peck. All right, here we go. Your turn. My turn. I just had to bring him, Annie said. He is so much fun. He is the best pet ever, and he can run really fast. Your turn. My turn. You can read with me too. Stop that gecko, Annie yelled. The kids tried to catch the gecko, but the little gecko was too fast. He ran out of the room. Annie and her friends ran after him. Your turn. Here we go. Your turn. My turn. You can read with me, okay? The gecko raced into the lunchroom. Little kids screamed. Chairs crashed. Milk spilled. And Mrs. Wells dropped her glasses in the mashed potatoes. There he goes, yelled Tess. My turn. You can read with me if you want. There he goes, Tess yelled. The gecko ran down the hall. He ran back into Mrs. Peck's room. "Get him!" cried Annie. Your turn. My turn. "I'm really sorry," Annie said. "I just wanted to show off my gecko. Now look at us." Your turn to read. I'm going to read what Mrs. Peck says. "Now, where did that gecko go?" We know where it went, and we know why they were giggling, don't we? All right. Yesterday we were going to retell the story, but we didn't have time. But we have lots of time today. So today, let's retell the story. We're going to retell the story by telling what happened in the beginning, what happened in the middle, and what happened in the end. All right? I'm not going to flip back because it makes it really, really dizzy. So tell me, what happened in the beginning of the story? Start it like this. In the beginning, ready, go. Yep. I'm thinking back to those first pages, and I heard some of you saying, in the beginning, Annie brought her gecko to school. Yep. That's what happened on the first pages. When we tell what happens in the beginning, it's just what happens on the first 1 or 2 pages. Now, in the middle is going to be the problem. So I'm trying to put a check on the M. It's not working. Oh, there we go. So in the middle is going to be the problem. So let's think about the problem. All right, tell me, in the middle, what happened? In the middle, yeah, so in the middle, a lot happened, right? I heard some of you saying, in the middle, the gecko jumped out of her pocket and ran all over the school. And we know that the end is usually the last page or the last 2 pages, and it's usually like the solution to the problem. So tell me what happened in the end. In the end, so I heard some of you saying, in the end they caught the gecko, but really, did they catch the gecko? But in the end, they're just about ready to catch the gecko. The gecko went on the teacher's head. We did it. We retold the story. We told what happened in the beginning, in the middle, and the end. Kindergartners, it has been so fun reading with you. I wish I could have seen you in person because it's so much better to see you in person. But I am so glad that we got to spend this time reading together while we were at home during remote learning. I wish you the best of luck next year, and I will see you when we get back to the school eventually.